guys. Today we are going to be doing a 20 things that you guys didn't know about me, which was very hard. I have a list of 20 things and it honestly took me about 2 weeks to think of all the things, but I finally did it, and I will share those things with you now. But if you guys do enjoy this video, you want to see more videos like this, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and of course be sure to subscribe if you have not already. And Miku is going to be sitting, oh, she's cleaning herself, but she's going to be there. She's going to be there watching us. Aren't you, Miku? Yeah? She made like the cutest little noise. I don't think you guys could hear that though. Let's get right into it. The first thing that you guys don't know about me is that I love rocks and crystals. I have honestly been obsessed with like collecting rocks, collecting crystals from like a very young age. When I was, I don't even know how old, but really young, whenever I'd go somewhere and like, you know how sometimes they have that like big tub of rocks and you can like pick rocks, and it's like if you sense a rock or something, like I would always get at least a rock. And at my house, I actually have these like kind of like box things with like little individual jars to put like separate rocks in. My grandma helps me make it, but I have always loved collecting rocks, and I mean, as I just got older, I just loved it more, and now I'm like obsessed with crystals, and like it's an obsession. It is an obsession. The second thing is that I am extremely good at memorizing song lyrics. I can literally listen to a song like once and I will remember every single word to it. Not even kidding. And like, even if I don't listen to the song for like years and years, like I will still remember the lyrics. I don't know what it is. I'm really good at remembering lyrics. And kind of to go with that is number 3, and that is that I have memorized the books of the Bible. The way I did this though, which is connected to number 2, is that I made it into a song. We had to do it for school, and I think the teacher actually taught us the song, and then we had to like sing it for her or talk it to her. I think I sung it to her. Should I do it right now if you guys don't believe me? Do you have time? Okay, let's go. Here we go. I'm not gonna sing it to the song. I'm just gonna say them. Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy, Joshua, Judges, Ruth, 1st and 2nd S, 1st and 2nd K, 1st and 2nd C, Ezra, Nehemiah, Esther, Job, Psalms, Proverbs, Ecclesiastes, Song of Solomon, Isaiah, Jeremiah, Lamentation, Ezekiel, Daniel, Hosea, Joe, Amos, Obadiah, Jonah, Micah, Nahum, Habakkuk, Zephaniah, Haggai, Zechariah, Malachi. I think I got them all. I think. It's been a long time. I did it in like grade 4. Number 4, I actually took biology at 12 when I was in grade 11. I don't know why. I think I took it so that like I'd have an extra spare in grade 12 or something, but I actually ended up doing really well in biology. I got an A, I did great on the final exam. I've always really loved sciences, so it wasn't that hard for me, but fun fact, I did it. Number 5, I am obsessed with face products and body products. I don't spend money on clothes. I literally barely go shopping for clothes. I can't remember the last time I think the last time I bought clothes was when I bought new runners, because Miku chewed them, and then she chewed my new runners too. But I don't like buying clothes. I don't like buying shoes. I just do it when I have to. I don't like buying jewelry, purses, any of that, but face and body products, oh boy. Number 6, the only 2 foods that I absolutely hated as a kid, I now love. Like, they're 2 of my favorite foods. When I was younger, I hated olives. I thought they were the most disgusting things, and avocado. Hated it. Hated avocado. Whenever we'd get sushi and stuff and like get like a California roll, I would make my mom pick out like the pieces of avocado. Like I'd have to take avocado out of everything I got, because I just, like eating it literally made me gag. Like the texture, because it was so slimy, I hated it. And now, I mean, you guys know, I literally make guac almost every night. Almost every night, like late at night when Andre and I will like watch a movie or something, I will make an entire like big bowl of guac with like 2 avocados and eat the entire thing. Like I love them so much. Number 7 is that I actually have a fake tooth. I don't know if you guys do that. I mean, you're not gonna be able to see it here, but it's kind of like far in the top back, and it's whiter than the rest of my teeth. So if you're like in person, you'd be able to notice it. I'm pretty sure it's like a ceramic tooth. I don't know, but the entire tooth is a fake tooth. And do you know why? Do you know why I got a fake tooth? Speaking of chips and guac, one night I was eating nachos and my entire tooth shattered, like completely down the middle, cracked open from eating nachos. I don't even know how. It was probably like cracked to begin with, because I don't think eating a chip would like break my tooth like that. but I had to go to the dentist. He had to like, cause it was like cracked in a way that, I mean, the entire tooth was like ruined. He had to take the whole thing out, and now I got a little fake tooth up there. Number 8 is a little bit more sad, but like not really sad, but I've just never really felt like I belonged anywhere. In school, in classes I took, like just anything. Like I've always felt like the odd one out, and I still do. I don't know what it is. I just feel like honestly, sometimes I feel like I'm like, maybe I should have been on another planet, because I feel like I don't belong. I mean, it's not like I get like super sad over it or anything. It's just what I think. I don't know. Number 9, I pick the skin. You guys are probably gonna be able to see. I don't even know. Okay, see on my thumbs right here how the skin's kind of torn, and it looks like it's been scraped. Yeah, that's because when I'm anxious, I go like this. I've been doing it literally since I was like in preschool, and like my entire life I've done it. If I'm nervous over something or anxious, I will pick my thumbs. This is what I do. I can't stop. Andre, whenever he sees me doing it, he'll like grab my hand and be like, stop doing that, but I can't. Like, it's just like a comfort thing at this point. Number 10 is that the one thing that I really wish I was better at is drawing. I am super, super jealous of people that are like super artistic, can like draw beautiful pictures. I've always wanted to be really, really good at drawing, or really, really good at painting or something like that. I mean, I'm not awful. I can draw a little bit, but I'm definitely not like super artistic, and I've always wished that I was, because I think it's so amazing. Like, I'm so jealous of the people that can draw like beautiful things. Like, how do you do that? I want to be able to do that. Number 11. Now this one's a little bit funny, and I'll tell you kind of the story around it, but when I think I was 14, I was very young, 14, 15, I almost got a tattoo. And when I say almost, I don't mean like I thought about it, I was like debating it, and then I decided not to. No, like I went to the tattoo place. I went with my friend actually, and she got a tattoo first, and I was gonna get one after. Like, I had the money and everything. I had the tattoo picked out. I'll show it to you guys. I'll try and get a picture off Google, and I'll show it to you guys here. This is what I was gonna get tattooed on my body. So we found this place, because I mean, we were so young that we couldn't, most tattoo places won't tattoo you if you're under 18. Even with parent permission, they won't do it. So we found this like really, really sketchy tattoo place. It was like one guy, and it was the smallest little building, like super, super sketchy, and she ended up going first, and she got a tattoo. Like, she got this like, it actually looked really good. It was like this really pretty tattoo. It was pretty big on her upper back, and I was gonna get one after, and he like legitimately put the stencil on my body. If you guys don't know what that is, before you get a tattoo, they like kind of stencil what it would be and like draw it, and it's like purple. So I had the stencil on my body, and I think it was like he just didn't have enough time that day or something, and he was like, oh, you should come back. That's how close I came to getting a tattoo, and looking back, I am so happy that it didn't work out. So happy, and I still don't have a tattoo to this day. I mean, I really honestly want to get a tattoo. I have wanted to for a long time. I mean, I think tattoos are so beautiful. Like, when I see people with like full sleeves and stuff, like, I love it. I wish that I could get like a sleeve and pull it off, but I don't think I could, and I would be too scared to do that. So yeah, I haven't got a tattoo to this day, but I almost did. I almost did. Number 12, when I was in grade 9, I actually ended up switching schools. The school I was at in grade 9, like for the first few months, I was kind of getting bullied there, and I absolutely hated it, and I begged my mom. I was like, can I please switch schools? And she was like, okay, fine. So I went over to another school, which I ended up staying at, finishing, had a lot of fun, it was good, but as soon as I got there, I didn't really know anyone, and for some reason, some people just didn't like me. They didn't like me. And there was this one girl specifically, I'm obviously not gonna say her name, but she did not like me for some reason. I don't know why. I did not do anything. I've never said a word to this girl ever in my entire life. And I got to the school, and literally a few days after, like my 3rd day at the school, like people told me, because I kind of started to make some friends, and people were telling me, they're like, this girl wants to fight you, like she's gonna fight you. I'm like, what? I didn't do anything. I don't even know who she is. I've never even like seen her in real life. But yeah, this girl just wanted to fight me for some reason, and I remember being like terrified to go to school, because I'm like, what if she just like punches me or something? Like, I was so scared. She kind of got over it. But like literally the first week of my schooling experience in high school, someone wanted to fight me. Number 13, thinking of space, like outer space, terrifies me. It absolutely terrifies me. I'm like fascinated with it, like extremely fascinated, but at the same time, it really freaks me out. Like whenever I really in depth like think of outer space and all the stars and all the other planets, it terrifies me because you realize that we're just on this little ball, like we're literally floating on a little ball in the middle of space, and like we're so insignificant, and this planet is so insignificant in like the big picture of things, and like why can't we, like, what if we just start floating away? Like it just it scares me. But then I think that there's aliens out there and it makes me a little happier. Number 14, I don't wear or own any pairs of jeans. I don't find jeans comfortable at all. And I like to wear literally whatever is the most comfortable thing, which is usually leggings, sometimes sweatpants, or leggings and sweatpants, but I don't wear jeans. I don't. They're too much for me. Number 15, I am obsessed with this guy named Charles Bukowski. He's dead, but he was a poet and author. I've read his books, I've read his poetry, and it's so dark and so like, I'm just fascinated with it. I would love to sit down and have lunch with him and talk and be like, so, I hear you're really sad. Number 16, my favorite flower in the world is London Pride. I'm sure a lot of you guys don't know what that is. You can Google it. It's these tiny little flowers, tiny little flowers, and my grandparents have them. I don't know if they have them in their garden anymore, but they used to have them in their garden. I'm pretty sure. I don't think my grandpa would have taken them out, so I'm assuming they're still there. But they have like a few patches in their garden. They're these tiny little flowers. They're these tiny white flowers, and they have little speckles on them. They have like little yellow dots and little pink dots. And I remember when I was tiny, I was just so in love with the flowers because they were so small, and each one had like the perfect little dots on them, and they're like so tiny and cute and adorable. I always found it so amazing that these tiny little flowers could be so perfect and beautiful and have like the exact dots and all be the same. I love them. I love them. So those are my favorite flowers. Number 17, I am very bad at fashions. Kind of goes with the whole not wearing jeans situation and me only liking comfortable clothes. I tend to just wear whatever is most comfortable and whatever is easiest, which is usually, again, leggings and like a shirt, sweater, tank top. But I like, when it comes to fashion and wearing like what look, like I have no idea. I don't know fashion. I could not put together like a good outfit for the life of me. I can't like accessorize properly. I'm just bad at it. I'm bad at fashion, and I'm also, I mean, to kind of go with this, I'm really bad at makeup. I can do like mascara and like, that's about it. I don't know how to do eyeshadow. I don't know how to contour. I don't know how to do the fancy stuff. And I don't like to. I don't like the feeling of having makeup on my face. Number 18, I am actually a very messy person. I'm kind of a germaphobe, so when it comes to germs and like actual dirty things, I'm very clean. Like I wash my hands all the time. If like there's something like that's actually like gonna make me sick, or like old food or like stuff like that that's like really dirty, I clean that up. Like I don't like germs. I try to be very clean in that aspect. But like with clothes, stuff like that, I'm really messy. And Andre would, like, he'd agree with that 110%. I leave my clothes everywhere. I've always been that way. I've always been very clean with like germs, but when it comes to just like items and stuff like that, I'm messy. Miku is jumping on the glass right now. Can we just, Miku, what are you doing? She literally just jumped halfway up the glass. I'm not even kidding. Number 19, and this is kind of similar to like face and body products, but I am obsessed with and only use natural products, like toothpaste, everything. Like I buy as natural as I can possible. I use like coconut oil to moisturize and like all natural stuff. I'm just a fan of the natural things, the natural products. Everything that I use is supernatural, supernatural. And the last one, number 20. When I was younger, I really wanted a dog. I've always loved animals. You guys know I'm obsessed with animals, and it was when I was younger as well. I always wanted a puppy. always. And I wasn't like a normal kid that would ask, like of course I asked every day for a dog. I'm like, can we get a dog? Can we get a puppy? Can we get a dog? Can we get a puppy? And my mom and my stepdad would be like, no, we can't, no. And it got to the point where like I tried so hard. I didn't just stop because they said no. I took it to the next level. I made PowerPoints. Legitimate like PowerPoints, and I would play them on my, like on a computer. I think, was I using a laptop back then? I must have been using like my mom's laptop or something, but like I would make an actual PowerPoint, like with pros and cons of getting a dog. I'd do them of like different breeds and like the good things about the different breeds. Like literally I would spend days, weeks making these PowerPoints, and then I would get like everybody to sit down and be like all sit down together at the table, and I'd like play the PowerPoint and then ask like my mom for her opinion. I'd be like, so what do you think? Like, is this dog? And I made so many PowerPoints. Like I spent so much time making PowerPoints of what kind of dog we should get, and like the pros and cons of getting a dog, and like what I would do if we got a dog, and like lists of chores that I would do if we got, like it was insane. I spent way too much time making those PowerPoints. But we eventually did get a puppy, which I talked about in my Draw My Life, if you guys didn't see that. And we had him for a little bit, and I spent all my savings on that puppy. It was a pretty expensive puppy, and I mean, I was literally like 10 probably. So all of my birthday money for like my entire life I spent, and we got this puppy, and like a month later my stepdad gave him away. So, you know, that happened, and I was really upset about it. But now we have Miku. Now we have Miku, right? Yes, we do. Say hi, everybody. I'm not a puppy, but I'm a cat that kind of thinks it's a puppy, right? Right? She like does dog things. Like she plays fetch, and she's kind of a dog. She's like the most dog-like cat, and she knows sit. Oh my goodness. I will be making a vlog of making her sit, don't you worry. But anyways, those are 20 things that you most likely didn't know about me. Maybe you knew one thing, or maybe you knew a couple, but I highly doubt, if this isn't like my mom that's watching, that you knew all of these things. So there you go. If you guys do want to see me do more of these videos, if you did enjoy it, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and of course be sure to subscribe if you have not already. Any of the things I said today, let me know if you guys can relate, if you do any of these things too, if you did any of these things, and I challenge, oh my goodness, I challenge all of you guys in the comments. You don't have to do 20, I know 20 is a little excessive, but in the comments, leave one thing that people, or most people, I mean, because obviously your parents probably know a lot of stuff about you, mostly everything, but leave one thing that most people don't know about you, and I'm gonna go through and read them all, and I'm very curious. Oh, Miku, not the cat. Miku, what? Look, she's coming. But yeah, leave one thing that most people don't know about you. I would love reading all of those. Other than that, I hope you guys are having an awesome day so far, and I will see you guys next time.